Hello guys, welcome back once again to another episode of Learn Data Analytics with Blessing. And in today's video, we'll be looking at SQL Aggregate functions. What are these functions used for? They are functions that are used to perform calculations on a set of values and return a single value. Most times, these functions are often used with the group by clause of the select statement, where the group by clause would split the result set into groups of values. But we're looking at the group by clause in our next video. But let's focus on the aggregate functions used here. And what are these aggregate functions? The common ones used are the mean, the max, AVG for average, sum, and count. So let's start. So let's say I want to count the number of orders that we have in this orders table. I would say select the count of everything. Don't forget shift 8 for asterisk is going to represent everything. So I'm saying select count of everything from where? The orders table, orders. Then I'll end my query and I would run this. Execute. And this is giving us, we have 20. If I want to change the name of this column, currently I see null column, I'm going to use alias. This alias allows us to change what our column name should be. So I'm saying count all, I would say as total orders. Total orders. Then when I run this, let's see, we have total orders. What if I want to count orders? So first let's look at the whole table that we have. Select all from orders. Select all from orders. Then I'll run this. I want to look at orders. I want to count all the orders where the quantity is greater than 2. So I would say select, then count all as orders from orders table where the quantity is greater than 2. Then let's run this. So you can see we have just 2 orders that the quantity is greater than 2. This is how you use the count. What if I want to count a specific field? So I would say, okay, select. Now let's say for a specific field, I would say select. What if I want to count the product? Count, then in my brackets I would put the product, then I would close it. Select count of the product from the orders. So let's see. So we have 20. So if I'm going to, let's say I want to, don't forget to change that from no column name. So I'll use either I use as total product, like this. Let's run it. Or if I don't even put this as, it will still give me the same result as long as there's no comma separating both. The same thing. So if you don't add the as and you just put space, then write the name, type in the name you want to change it into, you would still get the same result as when you put the as. Okay, so what if, let's look at the table again, the orders table again. What if I want to see, you notice here that we have some products appearing more than once, like smartphone appeared twice. I want to see the number of products that we have excluding their duplicates. So I would say, okay, let's come here and I'll say select count, then in my bracket I would put distinct what? Distinct product. Then I'll close my parentheses. Distinct product from where is it coming from? From the orders table, orders. Then I'll end my query and I'll run this. And you can see, so it means you have to use alias. So I can just either put in the as or just type in the name straight. So I'll give this as total product. Then let's run this again. So we have the total product that we have, excluding their duplicates. For this, it's counted both their duplicates to give us 20 in total, but this one is counting the number of product that we have, the exact number of product that we have, excluding their duplicates. The next thing we look at is the sum function. And what is the sum function used for? Just like the way we used in Microsoft Excel, just to sum up a value to get a given result. So let's say I want to sum the whole column. I want to see or know the total amount that have been made so far from all the products we sold. So I would say select the sum. Then in brackets, I'll type in the column I want to sum, total amount. Then I'll close my parentheses. Don't forget to give it a name as total amount. As total amount. So I can give it a comment and say, okay, or let's give the comment at the end. Select the sum of total amount as total amount. Where is it coming from? From the order. So you always have to specify where this data you want to sum is coming from. So I'll run this, execute, and we get the total amount to this. So I'll say from others. So let me just give this comment to get total amount. Okay, you see how we did this. So you just sum any numerical column, any numerical field. So let's see, what if I want to get total quantity? I would say select the sum, then in brackets, sum of what? Sum of quantity. I'll close my parentheses as, or you don't put the as what? As total QTY. Where is it coming from? From others table. End my query, then I would run this, and this should give us a result for the total quantity. Then the next one is average. If I want to find average sales made based on the total amount field, I would say select. Now the function is AVG, so I would say select AVG. It's not average in full, but AVG in bracket. Let's say the total amount field, total amount. I'll close my parentheses. I'll say as average, AVG, average amount, as average amount. So where is it coming from? From the others table, others. Then I'll end my query and I'll run this. This should give us the average amount that has been made so far. Then for max and min, what max should bring out or get this maximum value in that field, while the min will give you the minimum value in that field. If I want to get the maximum amount in the total amount field, I would say select what? Max. Then in brackets, the maximum. So what's the maximum? Where's the column you want to get maximum from? That is in the total field, total amount field. So total amount. Then I'll close my parenthesis and say as max amount. Where is it coming from? From the others. Then I'll end my query and I'll run this. So the maximum amount in that total amount field is 2,200. What about for minimum? Just use min. So select min of what? Min coming from where? The total amount field, total amount. So as, so instead of putting as, I would say as min. I don't have to put the as keyword, as min amount. Where is it coming from? From the others table, others. Then I'll close or end the query and run this. This should give us the minimum amount in the total amount field. You see this? So this is how you use this aggregate function: sum, count, average, which is AVG, max, and min. Alright, I hope you've been able to pick one or two from this video. In our next video, we'll be looking at the group by clause that you can use alongside with the aggregate function. As usual, don't forget to practice, because your practicing bets your perfection. And as well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, and share as well as like the video too. See you in my next video. Bye.